and a warm welcome to the highlights of day 3 of the second test match, Sri Lanka versus West Indies, happening at the Galle International Stadium. Well, the game hasn't really gone too far at the beginning of day 3 with lots of rain on the first day and on the second day, and the West Indies looking good at 69 for 1. They still trail Sri Lanka by 135 runs, but a lot of credit to them considering that they have bowled out Sri Lanka for just 204. So we are ready for some action. Let's go across and join our first commentators.
Good morning, Fazil. Good morning to all. Yeah, West Indies making their mark in this test match. When you talk about test matches, it's all about winning the sessions. Yesterday, West Indies, for once, won all 3 sessions. Bowlers doing a grand job for their captain, and the opening partner has set the tone for West Indies. They have to capitalize. They have to build on that foundation which has been laid by the openers. Their captain is still there, batting with responsibility. Jai Vikrama to start the proceeding. Well watched. Nicely worked away on the offside. It was a quickish delivery too. Used the pace quite well.
Rank long hop and well put away. And that's what is the benefit of patience. Biding his time and then capitalizing on the loose one. Well played. Nicely timed. He's very deceptive when he plays back past the bowler. You don't think there's a lot of power, but he gets 4.
Just a bit of jerk at the last moment with the bat. An excellent wrist work.
Low full toss, that's put away again. 4 more. There's 1. And again, he takes full toll. Very good batting. Another short ball put away. And this will run away for another boundary.
4. Is it? Has he middled it? Outfield's quick enough. Shot again. Outside the off stump. The close call. Overthrows there. Lasitha Muldinia from long on. Trying to cut off that. No chance. Looks like a 5 runs there. This is ordinary fielding. That's 50 for the captain. Beautifully played. A well-constructed half-century for Craig Brathwaite. Magnificent knock. Under pressure. Losing the first test as a captain. Coming in, leading from the front. Very, very solid knock so far by Craig Brathwaite. That is an enormous shot. And I don't know if he's just got a little bit of a scratch or if it's just outside off stump, but that is the better length, and they've gone upstairs to have a look.
Okay, freeze it there. Confirmed. There's a spike when the ball is next to the bat. Ruchi, you can stay with your original decision. I will let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now. You can make a signal.
Oh, what a good decision that is. Because that's only just a faint inside edge.
Another appeal given him. Let's see now, will he review it? He was on the back foot. They were confident with the shout. They got the umpire's decision on the field, and they're going to review it now.
Roll hop 1.
The original decision is out, pitching in line, impact in line, and wickets hitting. Kumar, you can stay with your original decision. I will let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now. You can make it.
Correct call from the standing umpire. West Indies lose a wicket and a review. Bonner goes for 35, 137 for 2. Pass the mid on and he gets the boundary. been a good spell by Mendes, but a good session for the West Indies from the overnight position of a 69 for 1. They've lost the 1 wicket just a few minutes ago in Nkrumah Bonner, but they're still well placed. 76 runs added for that 1 casualty.
So the Sri Lankans started to find the right lines and lengths and the correct pace to bowl at on this surface, and we've seen a wicket go down, that of Bono, who was LBW to Mendes for 35, and it's been difficult out there since then, as Hope and Brathwaite, well, they've stood firm. 145 for 2.
Spinners from the start kept it tight early on, but didn't have the success. Lakmal presented some challenges with some reverse swing. Eventually it was Mendes with the breakthrough with the wicket of Nkrumah Bonner.
The slip, gully field, a silly mid off, a short extra cover, catching position, a cover point, short extra cover, mid off, mid on, and a square leg to start the proceedings.
First ball after lunch. Right away, nicely looped.
Short this time, a good start by Lasith Muldani, is struggling clearly.
Oh, just an under edge. Runs are coming. Might just trickle to the boundary, does.
Get!
Over the top, that's a bold shot. Shea Hope looking to be aggressive. Done him. Clever bowling, really clever bowling. Actually looked to manufacture a shot. He was deceived in the flight. There was that dip we talk of, and completely castled. Out for 72, big wicket for Sri Lanka, 166 for 3.
In the air and just out of the reach. Really a dive of desperation from Pathum Nissanka. Just couldn't hold on. Hit very, very hard.
Another opportunity. Into begging. Oh, nicely played. Not an easy stroke to execute against the turn.
Let's see. What can the Sri Lankans do with the new ball? To start with, they got to be disciplined. The ball will also come or go off quicker off the bat. So that's an option for the West Indies.
Gone, out. The man round the corner, that's a sharp catch. Just trying to work that round the corner, but there's a man there for it. The line is straightish, hoping that the batter will play at that. No, Roston Chase faces 33 balls, he goes for 10, 180 for 4.
This is Apesh, but it's safe. That was frustration building up, and he dragged it from well wide outside the off stump. Not at all convincing from Shea Hope. That's a poor delivery. That is a poor delivery. That is a really poor follow-up delivery.
That's a big shot. That's a big shot, and given. This time he has his man.
Yeah, it was looped a little bit more. He was completely done. He went nowhere with his feet. Played from the crease. That has been his issue with Ramesh Mendes. He's never looked decisive with his feet movement. Once again, caught on the crease. Out for 22, 191 for 5.
That's a lovely shot for 4. Over pitched, and it's almost just swatted away through cover.
I think that's given. Holder will review it.
Original decision is out. Pitching outside off, impact in line. And wickets umpire's call. Kumar, you can stay with your original.
Yeah, it's an umpire's call. 197 for 6. Jason Holder. A big scalp. Out for 4. He's out first ball. Would you believe it? It's a fifer for Ramesh Mendis. Down on the flight, played inside the line, turned enough to hit the off stump.
It's just clipped the off stump. Playing for too much turn. It only just twitched. Enough to find the off stump. De Silva goes first ball. The West Indies, they're in trouble. 197 for 7.
Let's see, what more is he going to do to the field? And he copes with it well. Solid defensive bat.
Oh, just had a feeling it would have been an outside edge. Dinesh Chandimal, the reaction. Some disappointment by the bowler as well as first slip fielder. Take a look at it. Yeah, clearly disappointed. Ramesh Mendis would have been the 6th.
Now he's gone. Fortune went with him in the last over, but Chandimal and all of Sri Lanka would be relieved.
Turning off stump, easy catch. And Dhanadri Silla, who's a very good slip fielder, not going to miss out there. A young man has been rewarded for persisting line and length. West Indies losing their 8th wicket. Kemar Roach gone for 8. West Indies 208 for 8.
There we go, big drive and dropped. Should have held that.
Praveen Jagan giving some air just outside the off stump. Perumal throwing the kitchen sink. Should have held it. Ramesh Mendis.
Big heave again in the air, and this time dropping short of him.
Hit flat, hit hard by Mayers. Going with the turn, and Ramesh Mendis, I just thought for a second. Judged it pretty late, and in the end, it didn't carry in.
There he goes. And he connected with that one very, very well.
Just outside the off stump, coming in the angle with the wind. That went far. And the dot delivery in the second session. Exorbitant so far, since leading by 31. And Sri Lanka will be very happy going into the tea break.
Right, so that's where we are. Tea time on day 3. Bright sunshine at the moment. The West Indies lead by 31 with just 2 wickets in hand.
Sri Lanka will be eager to try and wrap things up as soon as possible. We've got plenty of cricket left in the test match, provided of course the weather permits that to happen.
That's not a good ball. That's short and wide and being punished. It'll be 4 for Veerasamy Permaul.
Oh, through him. That went straight through. He played for some turn. The seam rotation would indicate that he was looking for some spin, leg spin, but it went straight through with the arm. And that is a much needed breakthrough for Sri Lanka. Veerasamy Permaul out for 15. It's 246 for 9. And hits it firmly. back past the bowler. There was so much of power.
Big heave high into the air. Will it be taken? It's just out of his reach. Good catch. Very good catch.
Thing to do in cricket is to run backwards as a fielder. Keep your concentration on the eye level. And look at that, Charmikara, the 12th man. Wow, what a catch to end the West Indies innings.
That's 6 wickets for Ramesh Mendis. An appreciation for Ramesh Mendis. Why not? He's really showing again the depth of talent and the breadth of talent in the spin department for Sri Lanka. So this is where we are. Whether or no weather, the situation is very tantalizingly poised. Sri Lanka will start their second innings with a deficit of 49 after the West Indies were led by their captain Brathwaite, just as Karunaratne played his part for Sri Lanka.
Work, Sammy. Come on in, Sammy. Good start, Sam. Work it in, boys. Come on in,
He's
man.
got a slip, a leg slip, and a short leg.
Got a mountain to climb, man. Come
It
on,
is the
boys.
Sri Lankan captain.
Got a mountain
Those
to
grey clouds are
climb. Come
some
on in,
distance
fellas.
away.
Hey,
They
work one,
clearly
boys.
are
Work for early one,
bearing
get up.
some rain. Whether they'll get here to interrupt play this evening, we still have to wait and see. For the moment, you can look forward to an intriguing session.
Good start, Gunnar. Good start. Good start, Gunnar.
With Kimar, which is natural angle. One out chance here. Direct hit. Oh, it very, very close.
I think he's gone. The West Indies are celebrating Kyle Mayer's direct hit. He's well short,
Rolling
well
it.
short.
Okay, it's a direct hit. Batsman
And the
is
West
short of
Indies
his
have
ground.
gotten the breakthrough.
I have a decision for the giant screen.
Suicide by Dimut Karunaratne. I think it's Mayers. Kyle Mayers, what a brilliant piece of fielding to get rid of the captain of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka losing their first wicket. Dimut Karunaratne gone for 6, 7 for 1.
That's nicely played. Nicely played. And well fielded. Good cricket all around.
A nicely played. Late cut. Austin Fernando. It's going to be a boundary.
Go in, Gunnar. Come on, Gunnar.
A rare bad delivery by Veerasamy Permaul. Nicely played again. Short Permaul. Just like the first delivery. Helping it through for another boundary.
What a lovely shot that is. That is brilliant. It really, really is a good shot. Oh, trouble, trouble, trouble. I think they've run someone else out, you know. I think that could be 2 run-outs for the day.
Please give me the side on angle, please. Okay, the ball comes in, the wickets are broken. The batsman is well short of his grounds. I have a decision for the giant screen.
Rashada Fernando goes for 14, 39 for 2. Nicely bowled, and that is the end of the day's play. Sri Lanka are 46 for 2 at the close of play of day 3. They still trail the West Indies by 3 runs. It's been a compelling day's cricket here at the Galle International Stadium. Both sets of batsmen have had to fight hard, while the bowlers are getting plenty of purchase in a surface that is offering more and more turn as the test match goes on. So Sri Lanka, they won the toss, decided to bat first. 204 all out. Veerasamy Permaul 5 for 35, well supported by the left-arm spin of Warwick, he's 4 for 50. The West Indies in reply after an opening stand of over 100 ended up being dismissed for 253. Mendes, wonderful performance, 6 for 70. The captain Brathwaite weighing in with 72. Sri Lanka in their second innings of 46 for 2, they still trail by 3 runs at the close of play of day number 3.